everybody, so today I thought I was going to do my flip of my December daily for 2017. I'm filming this the first days of January, but I finished it on December 26th. I did think about doing it all the way through December, but I thought that it was quite thick enough. I think this is quite a good size of it, and nothing much happened after that. So yeah, I think if you have seen my other videos, I have quite a lot on how I made a cover. I have process videos and that, but if you just want to see a flip through, here it is. So this year I decided to go with a very restricted color scheme. So using coral, light pink, mint, yellow, white, silver for my metallics, and that. And I really like that, setting up my color scheme and doing quite a lot of the embellishments beforehand, and also just using black and white photos. It was a bit challenging, but I really like it, and I really like how the album came together. I also made a lot of reinforcers just using silver mist. I made some of these canvas tabs. So this first one is just sort of like why I'm doing this album year after year and what I want to focus on this year. Then day one. So this year I decided to use these circle wood veneer numbers. I really like them. The challenge was they are like 1 inch, I think, in diameter, so they're quite big. As a bit of thickness because it's wood veneer, but I really like how it came together and using all one style of numbers. So here you can see the color scheme again. I really wanted to use quite a lot of interactive elements, but also keeping it simple because I had an internship in December and then school, and you know, it's busy enough, so I really want to keep it as simple for myself as I could, and keep it, yeah, I really wanted to feel like it's a project, it's an album that is thought out, and I think that can be quite hard when you do it like every single day that I did, to keep that sort of theme going through. So I'm really happy that I sat down in the beginning and focused, and like, this is the colors I'm going to use, this is the embellishments, and this is how I want to do it, and I really like how that came out. The color scheme, I really like how it came out. It's not traditional Christmas, but I really like that. So yeah, here you can see one of the papers that I've painted for it, because it was about this day when I realized that the papers that I pulled out, I thought I pulled out quite a lot, but I was starting running out, so I decided to just go to the studio and do some painting, and I really like how that came out, and having that handmade, very personal touch in the album. I also made quite a few of these, so where I just sort of made a project life card and added journaling in the computer. That way it was quite easy some days. And here is the only colored photo that you can see flipping through the album. So I've made these sort of tree ornaments, and I couldn't do them black and white. It wasn't happening. I don't know if you can see here on the tree. I'm sitting downstairs. Here you can see the partridge. But there's a little drummer. Oh, and here is the lovebirds. Okay, anyway, back to the album. So I really wanted to have quite a few of these big photos. So like that. Here's one of my favorite pages. So it's a big photo. I found some really old stamps, added some journaling here, and then the Christmas cards I actually painted and then printed as postcards. So yeah, one of the big challenges for me was the printing. About day 20 here, the printer started to go really weird. Printing a bit streaky and not true black and white. So I don't really know what happened there. and it threw me off a bit, and that is also a reason why I decided to stop when I did, because I didn't know how to fix it. So here's example is a streaky photo. It's not from the day 22nd, but it tells the story that I want to tell. Here's one of the so all of these sort of short pages, I did the same with the same reinforcers, these sort of canvas tabs, and then the pom-pom trim. But here I just put all the kind of decorations I used throughout the albums and made that into like a list. I really like that. Day 23 here, added journaling here, and then just the photos and flowers here. So these Prima flowers were the inspiration for the color scheme, and I used them throughout the album quite sparingly, but I really wanted to use all of them. I think I have 2 or 3 of them left, so I think it's really great I actually use them. Day 24, really simple because that is the day we celebrate Christmas. And then I did page here with me and my mom, and just typed here. The same on the other side with Dad and my brother, and they got these sort of light up ugly Christmas sweaters. And then on this side I just read quickly about what we did that Christmas, so quite simple. Day 27, here's another card that I just added some watercolor to. And then day 26, so that is second day of Christmas. And that is the day when we come together with all my family on my dad's side to have dinner. So just wanted to incorporate that. And that is sort of the end of it. But another thing I really like about this album is this page. So I think we all have that trouble where we can't celebrate Christmas with everybody. But another thing that we have these days is Facebook and Instagram and all of that. So what I did is I journaled here, and sorry about the dogs. I just took a screenshot of Instagram, of Facebook, and just sort of checked them in here to see what everybody was up to. So here is an update from my aunt. Her dog was poorly, and here's her update that is going better. Here's my little goddaughter having fun in the snow. Here is her first Lucia, some friends. And here is on Christmas. They just made little collages that I sent out, and I just really like that, having that. And here is where the printer was really acting up, and I couldn't get good quality photos, but I thought it was better than nothing, and I really like having this in here. I think I could have made the layout a bit better, but I tried to print them out so many times, and in the end I'm going to make do with what I have, and yeah, that is that. So I put that little clip over there. My brother is coming down. I hope he's quiet, right? Thank you. And here is just a little paper bag with some cards. So there's my album. I had so much fun making it. I've heard a lot, I mean, you can see on Instagram and Facebook that people feel bad with falling behind and anything, but for me I think it's one of the most fun projects throughout the year. I really like doing it. I think it's a lot of fun, not just because it's Christmas, but because you get sort of a real look into how it is day in life. And this year I really focused on just telling a story each day and not trying to capture the whole day, which looking through my older albums, I haven't done that in the past either. And for me, I think the recipe for success is just sitting down each day. For me, that works really great. Also having a plan when I start, so what colors I'm going to use, type of embellishments. This year I really want to add a lot of typewritten journaling for my typewriter, so I did that, or use a typewriter font if I wrote on the computer. And like I said, the color scheme, black and white, so it's not traditionally Christmas in colors, but I really like how this album came together. And yeah, so I'm really happy with it. I'm always happy if I finish it before the New Year's, and I actually think I finished all my December dailies before New Year's. So yeah, that is my December daily 2017. I think it's one of my favorite albums so far. So yeah, I'm going to put it up on the shelf, and it feels really great. So yeah, I hope your December daily has turned out as you hoped. And if not, I hope you finish it soon, and that it doesn't give you too much anxiety, because for me it's really fun. So thank you everybody who has been watching and leaving so lovely comments on the December daily process videos. And yeah, I'm looking forward to start a new project.